Do you feel that there is sometimes a barrier between you and good deeds? You want to pray Qiyamul Layl, you want to pray Fajr in the Jama'ah, but you're not able to. You want to fast, but you're not able to stay consistent. You want to memorize the Quran, but you keep giving up after a while. You start learning a book of ilm, but you're not able to continue and be consistent. If this is you, then I want you to listen to this passage by Imam Ibn al-Qayyim rahimahullah in his book Al-Fawaid, for it is truly profound. He says, أساس كل خير أن تعلم أن ما شاء الله كان وما لم يشأ لم يكن فتيقن حينئذ أن الحسنات من نعمه فتشكره عليها وتتضرع إليه أن لا يقطعها عنك وأن السيئات من خذلانه وعقوبته فتبتهل إليه أن يحول بينك وبينها ولا يكلك في فعل الحسنات وترك السيئات إلى نفسك. The foundation of all goodness is to know that what Allah wills comes to pass and what He does not will does not happen. Once you are certain of this, you will realize that good deeds are from His blessings. So you thank Him for them and humbly ask Him not to cut them off from you. As for bad deeds, they are from His abandonment and punishment. So you plead with Him to keep them away from you and not leave you to yourself in performing good deeds and avoiding sins. What does this mean? This means that Allah chooses whom He wants to stand in front of Him in Qiyamul Layl. He chooses whom He wants to pray Fajr in the congregation, to fast, to memorize, to learn, to seek knowledge. And He does not choose everyone. When the Prophet ﷺ wanted to set out for the battle of Tabuk, some of the munafiqun, they made excuses and stayed behind. And Allah said about this in the Quran, وَلَوْ أَرَادُوا الْخُرُوجِ لَأَعَدُّوا لَهُ عُدَّةً وَلَكِنْ كَرِهَ اللَّهُ بِآثَهُمْ فَثَبَّتَهُمْ وَقِيلَ اقْعُدُوا مَعَ الْقَاعِدِينَ. Had they really intended to march forth, they would have made preparations for it. But Allah disliked that they should go, so He let them lag behind. And it was said to them, stay with those helpless who remain behind. Here, pay attention to the part where Allah says, كَرِهَ اللَّهُ بِآثَهُمْ كَرِهَ اللَّهُ بِعَاثَهُمْ. Allah disliked that they should go. He did not want them to be with the believers. He did not want them to take part. So Allah prevented them. So Allah chooses whom He wants to do great deeds, subhanallah. He chooses whom He wants to stand in Qiyamul Layl. He chooses whom He wants for the Fajr Salah to seek knowledge, to take part in serving His deen and so on. And our Salaf understood this. They used to say, ما فاتت أحدا صلاة الجماعة إلا بذنب أصابه. Look at this understanding. They said, no one ever missed the congregational prayer except due to a sin that they have committed. Subhanallah. And they used to see missing even one salah as a calamity because they felt this way. They felt that Allah did not want them to take part in the salah and in this ajr. قال حاتم الأصم فاتتني الصلاة في الجماعة فعزاني أبو إسحاق البخاري وحده ولو مات لي ولد لعزاني أكثر من 10,000 لأن مصيبة الدين أحون عند الناس من مصيبة الدنيا. He says, I missed the congregational prayer and only Abu Ishaq al-Bukhari consoled me. If I had lost a child, more than 10,000 people would have come to console me. Because to the people, the calamity of religion is lighter than the calamity of the world. What is he saying here? He's saying that losing a son would have been a lesser calamity than missing the salah. Subhanallah. Why did they think this way? This is because they felt that Allah found them unworthy to stand in front of Him in the salah. So what is the solution for us who are weak in our ibadah, miss the congregational prayers and sleep away the days and nights? Imam Ibn al-Qayyim continues, فإذا كان كل خير فأصله التوفيق وهو بيد الله لا بيد العبد فمفتاحه الدعاء والافتقار وصدق اللجأ والرغبة والرهبة إليه فمتى أعطى العبد هذا المفتاح فقد أراد أن يفتح له ومتى أضله عن المفتاح بقي باب الخير مرتجا دونه. If every good has its root in tawfiq, divine guidance, and that guidance is in the hands of Allah and not in the hands of the servant, then the key to it is supplication, it is dua, humility, sincere turning to Him and longing and fear of Him. Whenever a servant is granted this key, it means that Allah intends to open the doors of goodness for him. But if he is misled and loses the key, the door of goodness remains locked before him. Meaning that if Allah wants good for you, you are granted the key to all khair, which is dua, which is sincere supplication. If you are sincere in your dua, it will open the doors of goodness for you. If you understand this, you will realize that you have no part in your good deeds. They are simply tawfiq from Allah Azza wa Jal. And if you find yourself blocked, then make sincere tawbah and ask Allah to grant you the tawfiq to do good deeds. And never be proud of the deeds you have done. May Allah grant us tawfiq and may He make the doing of khair easy for us. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.